Okay, no matter what the scale says this morning, this is what I'm going to remember. Nothing tastes as good as fit feels. And then this little sticker I got in here, I just got to be me. I just got to be who I was meant to be. Me. I will praise thee, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Isn't that a cute little puppy? What a great way to start the day. It really is. But you know what? No matter what the scale says today, I'm going to live by it. I'm not going to be upset. I am hoping for a pound, but if I don't get a pound, I completely understand. But I know how much better I feel the way I'm eating, and that's really all that matters. It doesn't matter what the scale says, although, let's be honest, it really does in a way. But you got to think of how you feel, and I feel great. Well, good morning. Today is Saturday, February 2nd. And you never know what music's going to be playing on my radio when I turn the car on. That was classical. I love classical music. I have such an eclectic taste in music. It's just unbelievable. The only music I don't like is Jim's hillbilly music. I don't mind country music, but there's a difference between country music and hillbilly music, and I don't like I'll take exception to the fact that I do like a good song with a banjo in it. I love a banjo playing song, but hillbilly songs though. And I don't like screaming rock. I like classic rock, but like just screaming rock I don't like. But other than that, I'll listen to just about anything. Jazz. I don't like jazz. There are some operas I like, but for the most part not. So it's really icy. It's really icy because it's starting to warm up, but it was cold again last night. Right now it's 16, which is pretty normal, I think. There's no wind, so it's not that cold. I mean, it's cold, but it's not as cold as it was with the wind the other days. But this is icy. And I'm hoping for a loss. I think I did well. I shouldn't have had a 5.5 gain last week. I know that. So I'm hoping I at least lose that. But I'm shooting for a pound a week. That's all I need. Well, I'd like more, but I'll be happy with a pound a week. And I think I will. I'm leaving a little bit earlier, so maybe I get my seat back. I don't know. It's like in class, you know, when you went to school, you always hated when the teacher gave you a assigned seat. We always sat alphabetically, and I always sat behind Nikki Marjanovic. He sat behind me. And he was a nice guy, but he wasn't, as now we know that he had learning difficulties, but then we just said he wasn't the sharpest knife in the drawer. Wasn't the brightest bulb in the pack. All of those good nasty sayings. Kids are so mean. They just are so mean. You look back at the things that you said when you were a kid, and I just can't believe those things came out of my mouth. But you know what? That's what happens when you're a kid. That's unfortunate. But anyway, getting back to the seating. So you always hated when you had an assigned seat. So then when you did have that one teacher that said you can sit wherever you want, you always sat in the same seat. So it was like that was a smart teacher, because unless you were sitting like talking all the time, and then the teacher would move your seat, but she would say you can sit wherever you want, but just don't talk, or otherwise I'll reassign you a seat. Well, then all of a sudden you were good. So even though I could sit anywhere, I sit in the same seat. And Color Me Influence pointed out that when Denise and I went and we did our channel together, we always complained about people that talked a lot in the meetings. I don't talk a lot in the meetings. I participate in the meetings. There's a difference between participating and someone that just wants everything, all the attention on them. Like, well, I lost 3 pounds because I did this and I did that and I did this and I did that. And then they go on to another subject and they raise their hand again. Well, I exercised every single day. That, no. But I mean, if they ask a question and, I answer, I might answer more than other people if I see the coach struggling up there, like they're trying to get people to participate and nobody is willing to participate. Then I might participate more than once. And some weeks I don't participate at all. I know you find that very hard to believe, but there are some weeks that I just don't participate. It's just Guess I wasn't very chatty that day or whatever. Well, there's a lot of traffic this morning. I don't know why. But it seems like everybody's going somewhere, obviously. So, they're not all going to my Weight Watchers meeting, I know that. It's like somebody was in my car before. I must have sat differently last time I was in here because my mirror was way too low. I'm going to lunch today, which I've been telling you all week, with Cheryl Bradley. I'm going to lunch with her today. And other than that, I don't really have any plans. When I get home, I'll do an update on my meeting, which by now you probably have already seen. And always have laundry, so I'll probably do some laundry. Christy's coming over tomorrow later in the day. Oh, this poor man walking on the road with a walker. And he's old. Oh my gosh. I always worry. Well, we have a senior center up here, but well, he was dressed warmly at least, so. Because you see in the news so much with the people in the senior center get away. And not get away, that sounds like they were escaping or something. But, you know, they sneak out and then they get caught in the elements. I guess there was like, okay, boss, you see the guy? Stop! Oh my gosh. Okay, now I'm pissed. You better wait for that man. He went, drove, the guy waved through the bus, but he wasn't exactly at the bus stop. And so the bus driver pulled all the way up to the bus stop. Okay, he's waiting for him. He could have stopped right there, is my point. Ugh. Okay, now I'm complaining. Doesn't it sound like I'm complaining? I'm not. I just don't like to see people that are, you know, being mean. Oh well. I guess that's it. Oh, coming up to the bumpy hill on the expressway. The roads are going to get way worse with the thawing now because all the potholes are going to really develop. That's just living in Michigan. I forget who it was. They said in Ohio they have 4 seasons: summer, winter, candy, and orange cones. That would be us too. I guess we just have winter and orange cones because there's always doing construction. When you think about it, all of these roads, main roads, were really built in the 50s and 60s. And so our infrastructure is kind of in need for a repair. That's for sure. But then nobody wants to pay the taxes for it, which is sad. Nobody likes paying taxes, but I wish there was a better tax system where everybody paid. Okay, buddy, stay in your lane. I wish everybody stayed in their. Well, I wish everybody stayed in their own lane. That's first of all. Second of all, if they just had a straight tax, like 8% of your income, no matter what you made, you would have enough taxes, in my opinion. Because think how much a billionaire would pay just at 8%. I don't even think they pay 8%, to be honest with you, because they have the money for a smart lawyer, and they're legally not paying as many taxes as we are. And you know, I'm going to be honest. If I had the money to find a lawyer to find me a loophole to not pay as many taxes, I would do it. I would pay my fair share. I would pay what I legally was responsible for. So I don't begrudge them the fact that they have enough money to do that. But I do think that when you have so much money that there's no way you can ever spend it, I think that you should be not wasting your money on political campaigns, but on feeding the poor and the hungry. And I know that you think that if I support the candidate that's going to give me all of those things, I still think that you could do more if you put the money towards that organization yourself. Just my thought. And I don't mean to get political, because you know I don't like being political. Well, I do like being political, but not on this channel. That's just not. Oh, they put snow in. Once again, they shoveled the snow and put it in my parking spot. And now somebody's going to have my seat. I can see the future. And I see at least a 1 pound loss. We'll see if I'm right. Well, I can have my hat on now because my hair is dry. I know, I leave the house when my hair is wet, and then when I got here, it had little icicles on it. It was just like, oh. But anyway, I had a loss. Yeah. I lost 2.2, so now I've lost 70.4, and I only need to get to 6.6 to get back to my 77 pounds. And I'm going to say only because that's not a big amount of money. Big amount of weight. And so today's the 1st, the 8th, the 15th, the 22nd, the 1st. So I got 4 more weeks that I can get those. I'm only going for a pound a week, but you know, if I'm going to dream, I'm going to dream big. And I think I'm going to try to get the 6.6 for the month of February. That's my little side goal. That's a little about 1.25 pounds a week. Maybe 1.5 pounds. 1.5 pounds. I can do it. I can do it. I just got to put my mind to it. But nice job. Look at, nice job. Wow. I'm very happy. I'm very, very happy. So I'm going to stay on track today. At the meeting, they gave out little free samples because it's a welcome week or whatever. I don't know. So they gave us these little things. They're 2 points and they're 60 calories. So let's crack one of these babies open and see how they taste and see if they're worth the 2 points. So let's see. Oh, it's like the size of a little mini candy bar. Let's compare it to the book to give you an idea. About the size of the book. So that's a pretty good size. But the taste, that's what makes the difference. It smells like chocolate. It's good. And if I'm going to be perfectly honest, when I swallow it to make sure there's no aftertaste. You know, sometimes you start chewing it and it tastes really good, and then you swallow it and you go, oh no, let me see. I'm sorry it takes so long. I don't have very many teeth. You're not going to believe when you hear me say this, but I could eat this instead of a Suzy Q and be just as satisfied. So I think this is going to be my new treat. Drop the paper on the ground, show it to you again. Oh, I ripped the top part. But it's the Cookie Crisp. Yeah, I could get used to this. And at first I thought the size was too small and it wouldn't be enough. But in truth and actuality, it would be enough. It's good. It's really good. I wonder how many preservatives are in it though. No, it doesn't list. It doesn't list the ingredients because you probably get that on the big box. But, and it's only 60 calories. 60 calories, 2 points. I found my new replacement for my Suzy Q's. Okay, let's go home. Eat a healthy, light breakfast because I'm going out to lunch. Okay, I'm sitting here answering my comments. It's 5 after 12 in the afternoon on Saturday, February 2nd. And Callan Lee, C-A-L-L-E-N-L-E-E, Callan Lee tells me that her birthday was yesterday. Her real name is Cindy. Well, she says she replied to my comment 15 hours ago, so I'm assuming her birthday was yesterday. But I'm just finding out about it now. Okay, Cindy, what took you so long to let me know it was your birthday? I have no idea. Maybe you didn't really want a song, but guess what? You're getting a song. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Callan Lee. But I think your real name is Cindy. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, whether it was yesterday or today, happy birthday.
We were wanting fries in the video, though.
Okay.
Because of the
I'm having a cup of chili, but look at, they gave us fries.
Okay.
We didn't really ask for them, but they brought them to us. And I'm having lunch with Cheryl, but she's kind of reluctant to be on.
I can.
You can? Okay. I guess she doesn't mind being on. I always ask people before I put them on.
To the round table.
Yes, okay. You can take them.
We didn't eat them.
Thanks. Isn't that crazy?
So, there you go.
Okay, there.
So she's
I'm with my favorite YouTuber, Sandy.
she's a, what do you, you're not a coach.
No, we're a guide.
A guide.
Yeah.
I can't get the terminology
Yes.
straight.
We forget sometimes too.
So we're going to enjoy lunch.
Says if you get divorced, you
Right.
never know.
A half a turkey sandwich with some pickles and a tomato and a little bit of mayonnaise. Well, I just got back from lunch with Cheryl Bradley, and I thought I'm going to stop by the post office and see if I got mail. And guess what? I got mail. I got a little postcard from greetings from Old Elliott City, Maryland. Sandy, thank you for your videos. I love your inspiration, your honesty, and your wit. Plus, your Midwest accent. I don't have an accent. No way. And it's from Linda Kay. I don't think I have an accent. I think you guys all have the accents. Not me. Not me. So anyway, and I also got an envelope. I've already sliced it open. Oh, how cute. This little piggy went to the market. This little piggy stayed home. This little piggy had roast beef. This little piggy had none. This little piggy went wee, wee, wee all the way home. Oh, how cute. She believes she could. I do believe I can. I do believe it. I believe it. And so she did. See, it says, and so she did. It said, Sandy, just wanted to say thank you for being such an inspiration. We can do this. We can get to goal this year, Marlene. Marlene, that is definitely my plan for this year, is to get to goal. And then she sent me a little package, and it says, Mua. Mua. Cute. It's stickers. I love stickers. Oh, look at how cute. I love these emoji ones too. They're so cool. And, oh, I love these too. Look at how cool those are. Cool. Oh, and little badges. I love it. I absolutely love it. Thank you so much. Thank you, 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 thank you. And I just love the card. It's a homemade card. I can tell because Denise makes them. Well, thank you, Marlene. I love my card. I love my presents. I love that you guys think of me. I love it. I love it. You guys are so nice. I love what I love about this channel is because I notice in the comments that somebody will make a comment to me and then one of you guys will comment to them. And I love that because I think that we're really one of the few channels that I follow that I see that happening. And I absolutely love that that happens. I really do. Just look at them. Let's see what this is. Oh, it's a mooning duck. It's a birthday. I can show you because my friend doesn't watch my videos. It's a birthday card. He's a drinker. He's a drinker, but don't tell anybody. It says, Reverend, have you been drinking? And the priest says, just water, officer. And then you open it up and it says, then why do I smell wine? And he says, good Lord, he's done it again. I love that one. So I'm going to be sending that out. So Jeff, if you've seen this, act surprised when you get the card. But like I said, I don't think he follows me. I made him subscribe, but that doesn't mean he follows. So, well, thank you. I'm going to definitely be using my stickers. I know that for sure. And I like the didn't eat the pizza whole. I like that one. Ate the meal without posting it. I've done that. Oh, and deny devil's food. And it's got a little thing through it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. You guys are so kind to me. I just can't thank you enough. So thank you. I was looking at the wrong, where do I look, where do I look, where do I look, where? Well, I gotta be quick because I want to get this video in under 20 minutes. And so I've only got 1 minute left to talk. Sue Slims Down challenged me and Carrie and a couple other people, Chit Chat Paddywhack, I think, and a couple other people about getting back to the beginning for the month of February, or just for 1 week to track everything and make sure we use our measuring spoons and do everything properly. And I will be doing that. So I've joined the challenge. It started yesterday. And I ended up with 2375 for calories. So I'm like 575 calories over what I really wanted to be, but it's Saturday. So tomorrow I'm going to be on track, and that's about it. So give this video a like,
leave a comment, subscribe, and share it if you think somebody wants to see it. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow, or Monday. Check out my info box for the link to Sue's channel.